everybody, we're about to start the show, and this is where I want you to hit the share button. Let's see here. We've got 1 minute till showtime. My guys are setting up the stage right now, the studio. This is where you go ahead and hit the share button because we got 50 seconds to showtime. I'll count us in. 46, 45, 44, 43. Help me. Thank you, Marcus Stamos. Mic check, very good. 39, 30. I need residual checks. 36. Thank you. 34, 33. Give me the air horn. Thank you. 30. Thank you. I always need my drink. 28. 25 seconds. Yes, thank you. Troll Patrol. I need the laptop. There we go. Perfect. 20, 19. Yes, don't forget to hit the share button. This is my share wig. Thank you for that. Thank you, Elliot. We got 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. New shirt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Live from Hickory. It's country-ish. Alan!
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making popsicle crowds. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
Oh, yeah, you're live, John.
That's right. I am from Hickory. I'm happy about it. I hope you're happy, no matter where you are. If not, won't you let me work on that for you for a little bit? I'll try and turn that frown upside down. You know what I'm saying? What up, bumpkins? It's Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022. That means it is 2/22/22. It is the number two's day. Isn't that crazy? And let me tell you something. This is episode 117 of Country-ish, and we have a twin-tastic double deuce of a show for you today. I'm giving 2 checks away. That's right. All right, 2 checks away tonight. 2 people are winning money tonight. Kansas City radio DJ legend Johnny Dare is going to zoom into the show. In Best Trends, we're going to talk about Matthew Stafford and a Victoria's Secret model. Not together, but separately. And in small town news, 2 wooden arches come crashing down. Yeah, stay tuned. But we're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. And I got 2 interns sitting over here checking your comments, right? I got Elliot, the intern, and intern Sergeant Mark Have a Ball, also known as Elliot, the intern's intern. Whew, you got the most names of anybody, man. They're checking your comments. One's doing Facebook, one's doing YouTube. Leave a comment, and if it pertains to the show, perhaps I'll read it on the show live today, right now. In fact, I'll ask you a question. This might spark your interest. Do you like arches? I'm not talking about double arches of McDonald's. I'm talking just random arches, you know, like in St. Louis or in France, they have arches, big structures, memorials. What do you think about those? Leave it in the comments section. I want to know about it. Last week we had some comments, and this is how you know that I'm actually going to, if I don't get to your comments today, maybe I'll read it next week on the show. And to prove to you I do that, I'm going to read last week's comments right now. Okay, last week I asked y'all, have you ever been ice fishing? And Dale Porter says, ice fishing in Maine is more like ice drinking. Yeah, I've been told that. Ice fishing, it's all about just a guy escaping to a shanty by himself and pounding some bush light. That's what I've heard. Okay, Lance Stimac or Stimac. He says, oh, yeah, for pike and bluegill, once in a while perch. Okay, I don't know if I've ever eaten pike, bluegill, or perch. I probably have at some point in my life. Well, thank you, Lance. Maybe one of these days I'll come up there and you can cook me some of that delicious bluegill. Scott Reese, he said, it's so cold ice fishing, I couldn't think of a hooker with all the shrinkage. That was my point, Scott. I brought that up to my buddy Mark, and he said, no, I can do it. I could totally do it. And he probably could. He's got a lot of testosterone. All right, let's go to the next one. We got Shane Flint. He says, John has jokes that the crew can't follow. Thank you, Shane Flint. By the way, good to see you in Richmond, Virginia this Sunday night. That man showed up, and glad you did. Thank you. And he's right. You know, you guys were just... But maybe tonight you'll pay attention. We'll see how it goes. And the last comment I'm going to read, Ron Thigpen. He just said, that thing would look like a button on a fur coat in that cold shanty. Yeah, that's what I would think. It's too cold for those activities. All right. We have many ways that you can support this podcast. If you go to countryish.com, you can click on support. You can become a supporter, Patreon supporter. You can, share things. We like that as well. But also, if you have no money, what you can do is write us a nice iTunes review and leave 5 stars. And if it's nice, we'll read it on the show and give you a shout out. In fact, we have a new one. Elliot, would you like to read the new iTunes review?
Certainly. This is Good Times by Eddie Weber. If you're ever having a bad day, or if you're ever looking for a good time, John and the whole crew will keep you laughing and make you feel like a part of the family. Nothing but love, guys. Thank y'all for the laughs and good times.
All right. Thank you, Eddie Weber. Ear holes, boys. Whew! That hurts. I got to get something for that for me, just to strap on. You know what I mean? All right. Listen, another thing that I haven't told you about at the top of the show, it goes with the theme of Deuce and number 2. Our good, wonderful producer, the Alan Jackson, is getting a colonoscopy tomorrow. And so today he has to drink the fluid, and he is... I see that you have someone in the booth with you. Is this like an understudy?
Yeah, this is my understudy. So if I have to skip out at any point during the show, just
Right.
he'll jump in and fill in. This
Got
is
it.
Moose over here. So.
Thank you, Moose. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, I've been told you can't control it. You got to clear out for the colonoscopy, and you got to drink this fluid, and it comes out. And, dude, you got to run. You just run, okay?
Yeah, will
Don't
do.
worry about it.
Oh, I will. Don't worry about that.
Hey, it's your house. You can do what you want. But, yeah. Well, he's actually behind the glass, so that'd be fine with me. I feel bad for Moose, though. Okay. What else? Oh, yeah. Check this out. Some of you, you're with me or you're not with me on this next thing, and I could go either way on it. We have Patreon supporters who kind of demand this. Sometimes what I do is look down. I hate this. Well, let me ask the people watching live right now. For those of you who've seen the show before, you know I do the share stare. Hang on, Alan, don't hit it yet. I'll cue you. I want to give a little speech here. You know that I do the share stare. That's when I look right at the camera and I beg you to hit the share button. I put on a stupid wig. I sing a share song, and that gives you time to hit the share button so you don't miss anything. Now, I'm on the fence about it because in the beginning of the show I asked you to do it, and maybe you do and maybe you don't. I hate begging for it. But let's do this. If you want me to do the share stare, hit the thumbs up right now, okay? If you don't want me to do the share stare, send anything other than that, maybe like an angry face, okay? And these guys are watching it live right now. They can tell me in this moment, right now, February 22nd, 2022 at 8:11 p.m., whether or not You actually want? Oh no, really?
Yes, sir.
We're getting hearts and thumbs.
Well, I said anything other than a thumb, and that would be a heart. What's happening the most?
Thumbs.
The thumbs.
Okay.
The people have
This is for you.
spoken.
Well, let me find my stupid wig. Oh, it's back here. Hang on, Alan. Let me get the wig. All right. So if I'm doing this, then you guys start hitting the share button. You know what I mean? This is a buddy helping a buddy out. This is me doing you a favor, and maybe you do me a favor. I can't find the dang scalp on this. This needs to be organized better. Okay, the Alan Jackson. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the music. Here it is. Here we go. This is my share wig. This is when you hit the share button. Oh yeah, from the top. Here we go. Let's get into it. Do you believe in sharing the love? I can feel something on top of me. It's a dumb wig. This is not enough. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? Why did y'all do that to me? Thank you. Well, thank you. I hope that you took that opportunity to actually hit the share button since I gave you the share stare. All righty, then. I'm going to be in High Point, North Carolina this Saturday night at the High Point Theater. Come see me doing stand-up comedy. You can get my tour dates at countryish.com. I'll be in High Point Saturday. Next weekend, Columbus, Ohio at the Funny Bone. Weekend after that, Liberty Township, that's Cincinnati area, at the Funny Bone after that. And we got a new sponsor, guys. Actually, I have to read a script now. Isn't this fun? First one, all right? First one ever of someone who actually printed a script out and wants me to read it verbatim.
That's not true. I've printed out lots of scripts for you to read. You just
No.
never did.
That pay me.
Oh, okay.
Now, you want me to do
Fair
it
enough.
for you.
No, for
This
you.
is for money. All right, check this out. Credit cards, student loans, mortgages, car loans, hospital bills. Did you know you have a lot of rights if any of these ever go to debt collections? That's right. Consumers, not debt collectors, have a huge list of rules they have to abide by, and that's where the law firm at suethecollector.com comes in. SueTheCollector.com is a national consumer law firm that only helps consumers. The lawyers at Sue the Collector have helped literally thousands of people turn the tables on debt collectors and put an end to illegal harassment, abuse, and repeated phone calls that many people find themselves subjected to through no fault of their own. The lawyers at SueTheCollector.com can help everyone in all 50 states. They've won millions for consumers over the years. They have canceled over $1 billion in consumer-related debts. That's right, $1 billion. Right now, they really want to speak to anyone that's had their car repossessed. So listen up. If you got your car repossessed, pay attention to this right here. Did you know consumers do not have consumers do not have to allow repo men to take their cars against their will. In most cases, you can actually legally refuse to let them take your car. If you've ever objected to a car repo and they still got your car against your will, you may be sitting on a very valuable case. All right, so there you go. If they took it without your permission, you might be able to get some cash out of these dudes. So call Sue the Collector's office right now at 1-877-BAD-REPO or 1-877-223-7376. Again, that's 1-877-BAD-REPO or 1-877-223-7376. They're open right now to take your call. Again, that's 1-877-BAD-REPO. Very good, Sergeant. Have a ball. I like that it's got repo in it, and my name is Reep. We'll have to tie that in next time. Okay, dokie. Let me get to the man sitting across the table from me. This is one of my best friends of all time. I feel like I've gotten closer with him since I've even moved back home to good old Hickory. I feel like we've gotten closer. He's a hell of a man. He's a hard-working man. He's a good dad. He's a good friend. My good buddy, Marcus Hunt. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for coming back, man. I know I got a little angry last time, and I want to apologize to
That's
you.
okay, man.
I snapped.
You did.
I said the
you said
F
F word.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Hurt feelings. You hurt people's
I
feelings.
got mad
here.
because people weren't getting me.
Yeah, I didn't know whether to text you the next day and apologize or just, I didn't. I don't feel like I did anything wrong. Everybody
You
did.
didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
There was no need for an apology.
I didn't
I just
practice.
had to stew.
Yeah.
But I'm
well,
over it.
let me.
I'm happy I am now.
Yeah, well, I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Did your mama lay that out for you this morning?
What you talking about?
That outfit you're wearing.
What are you talking about?
Did your mom lay that out for you?
No, my mom didn't lay this. You
What
jelly.
are you?
You jelly.
I am jelly. What are you wearing?
You don't pay attention.
I do. Last
week,
for the Super Bowl.
What'd we talk
I
about?
was supposed to wear that.
That's right.
You stole my thunder. I said I wanted to wear
I
it.
told you would look good in a Snoop Dogg outfit like this.
Yeah. Well,
And I thought, and you would. You remind me of sort of a Snoop Dogg
Skinny-esque.
Yeah. Thin dude.
we'll get up and show everybody. Everybody wants to see it.
Okay, I will. But I was going to, I fully intend on possibly getting you one. I didn't know the sizes. I just picked large. It showed up. I put it on, and I didn't take it off.
It's fine.
So you might need a medium. Or do you want to try this on
Think it would
later?
be a little big on me?
Maybe. I'll get over here.
Yeah. Let's see this
Tell
thing.
people what's going on.
So John's walking over to the. Okay, we got him on camera here. There he is. What?
That's my Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, you're the halftime show.
Yeah, 828.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I got this and I love it, dude. This is
but it's
feels
comfy.
good.
Yeah.
It's hot.
It's like a leisure suit.
It is a leisure.
It's like somebody took a bunch of bandanas and.
That's what I looked up. I actually Googled Snoop Dogg halftime outfit.
That's a crypt. That's a crypt
Well,
colors, right?
It's possible,
Yeah.
but that's not why I got it.
Oh, you don't want to be a
I
crypt.
got it because I'm a fan of Snoop, and he made me laugh. He made me happy watching him dance and smile on the halftime show, and I wanted to look like that
Brought back memories.
and be that happy again.
Yeah.
But I didn't get the yellow one because his was blue and yellow, and that's Rams color. So I got just blue and white. Could be Panthers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well-
anyway, that's what's up.
You did good.
Thank you. Don't forget, someone's winning 2 checks. 2 people are winning checks today. Johnny Dare's going to zoom in, and what's that focus right there in front of you?
Oh, there's a guy in here that I know.
Oh,
made
yeah?
page 3.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We did it.
There he is. Congratulations, man.
Goal achieved.
I'm going to say I'm a little bit jealous. I know I was entered in the contest and you beat me.
Yes.
Strictly, not by looks.
No. It
Strictly
was
by
funniness.
Notoriety. How do you say that? word?
Notoriety?
Yeah.
Well, I just, I've been out there longer than you. I think more
This
people
one-
know who I am.
This one is hilarious, though.
It's funny, and I'm glad they chose it.
Got it.
The Focus put me on page 3, and they even put the little blurb at the bottom. It says, Jon Reep, actor, comedian from the award-winning podcast
Yes.
and YouTube show, Country-ish, which is produced right here in Hickory. For more information, please visit countryish.com. So we did it, guys. That was great. Now, I think maybe from here we move on to the next image that was in order.
Second place.
So now,
First loser.
we did it, they did it.
Yeah.
The fans did it. They're the ones who took that image and emailed it to the Focus and bombarded their inbox with this same picture. Now we move on to the next picture.
First time a guy's ever been to page 3. So this thing's been around since we were in high school, at least. And you're the
so
first
funny.
male to make the Focus.
Always breaking barriers.
Always breaking barriers.
You broke it, man.
Yeah. I was prepared to go the route of, well, maybe I identify as a female. I was prepared to do that.
Whatever, yeah.
But they didn't put my feet to the fire on that one. So thank you, Focus, for doing that. And check your email. There's a more coming. All right. If you were at my show in Richmond, Virginia, welcome to the podcast. This is what I was talking about. This is the show live on a Tuesday, right? Yeah, let's go through some fun times in Richmond. There is me and Brent Blakeney hanging out next door to the Funny Bone. They got a video arcade, all these 80s video games, man. That was a lot of fun. And that is some friends that he knew from high school, and that is their actual size. They're like Brent is so tall, and then they were so small. I thought it was funny, so I took a picture and pointed at them. All right, let's see what the next one is. Oh, yeah.
Samantha Dawn.
Superfans came out in full effect in Richmond, Virginia.
Rick Sanford.
We got me, Sebastian, Rick Sanford III, his buddy, Samantha Dawn Kingston, and her boo-boo. And we all went out to eat and had a good time. I actually really, really had a good time hanging out, getting to know them a little bit better, and having food with them. So thank you for that. Can't wait to do it again. All right, now, after the show, all right, so Sebastian came. He had some work-related activities in Richmond that he had to do on Monday, I think. So he said, I'm going to come up there and hang out with you Saturday and Sunday. I was like, well, that would be fun. So, and I haven't done this in a while, but we said, let's all go hang out with the staff. There's usually a staff bar that the staff goes to after shows. And I thought, it's been a good weekend. We're in a good mood. Let's go to the staff bar and hang out. And Sebastian, you know how he does. He gets in there, takes over the jukebox. Everybody loves him, a tall guy from the NBA. The only guy to block Michael Jordan 3 times in one game in 1994. I played a little b-ball for the Hornets. You know this.
That's
already.
what you told him
That's
that,
what I
right?
told him in
Good.
the show. Now let's watch his dance moves. I got a little video we can show. I don't know if he knows I'm doing this. I didn't get his permission. I'm just going for it. Yeah.
Woo!
He's having a good time.
Richmond, Virginia.
Welcome to Country
Time of his
Ish.
life. Time of his life.
Tonight we're putting the ish in Country Ish. There were people, this was one of them bars where it was a mix of people. Everybody was doing, it was different types of people. You had rock and roll dudes, you know, you had your urbans, you had, it was just heavy metal guys or country dudes. It was a pleasant mix of everybody. It was really nice. So we had a good time. And Sebastian lost his wallet.
Oh, boy.
Hope he found it.
That could be
Sebastian,
bad.
if you're watching, leave in the comments section. Where are you? He
Did
was
you
supposed to
find
be
him?
here tonight.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
He canceled, and now
He's
you're
probably
here.
still looking for his wallet.
He might be. All right, couple of new things we got on the merch page at countryish.com. Hickory hot sauce. This stuff is really good, and you could have some if you go to countryish.com and click on merchandise. Also, we're doing a new thing for our Patreon supporters. If you are a Patreon supporter at the $5 level and up, you get exclusive access to Country-ish after dark. Country-ish after dark. That's right. Anything goes. We talk to you one-on-one. And it's a more exclusive show. So go to countryish.com, click support, $5 a month. And we get you on the show.
Yeah.
We talk to you.
Take your shirts off.
We'll do
whatever
what we
you want.
Yeah, pretty
I don't
much.
care.
We don't care.
It's $5. You kidding?
Yeah. We've done it for way less. But anyway, just start at that level. You can give us more if you want. No biggie. All right, let's move on to the first segment. What I do here in this segment is I go to Twitter. I click on your hashtag, see, and I find what it is that people are talking about. And that's where I weigh in. Yeah, it's what's trending. And I tell you what's trending. It's how you know we're live and we're current. It's a segment called Ooh, it's Best Trends. Here's what you're talking about. Okay, and this also has a sponsor brought to you by Hendrick Honda of Hickory. That's right. Are you in the market for a new car? Do you just want to get a new car, even if you're not in the market? Go down to Hendrick Honda Hickory. Get yourself a new car. They got some new ones.
They got a couple.
They got a couple. They go pretty quick.
They go once they come in. They go because they can't get them.
And I drove my. I have one. I have a 2021 Honda Passport. Drove it to Richmond.
Yeah.
4.5 hours.
Yeah.
Went by like that. It was a dream.
Nice car.
I didn't want to get out of it.
You could stay in
just
it.
drove
Why'd you even
around.
get a hotel?
That's true. I should have just
could
stayed
get in
there.
the back of it.
Well, since the club paid for it, I went and got a hotel room. But anyway, Hendrick Honda Hickory. All right. Check this one out, dude. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm getting all worked up, man. I'm excited. All right. Hashtag Sophia Giroux. All right. This is what's happening right now. Victoria's Secret is a trending because they've officially made history. This girl, Sophia Giroux, has become Victoria's Secret's first model with Down syndrome. right? What do you think of this, my friend? I think this is fantastic. I'd like to get your thoughts on it. And let's go around the room, please.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
24-year-old Puerto Rican model. She shared the news on social media, joining the fashion brand for a new underwear line and ad campaign. It's an underwear line called the Love Cloud Collection. And alongside a black and white photo of herself modeling a Victoria's Secret bra, she thanked the company for seeing her as a model without limits. And yeah, dude, what do you guys think?
Well,
I think it's fantastic.
I definitely think she's an inspiration. I mean, it's definitely an area that's not represented enough.
Yeah. I mean, my Mark. I mean,
Yeah,
you would.
I would.
Yeah,
I would.
I would have. Now that I have a fiance, I can't really. I would not.
You would have.
But back in the day,
Yeah, you would have.
100%.
Very pretty. Congratulations.
How about you guys, Elliot?
Well, I think it's wonderful. I just think it's sad the fact that it even has to be brought up because it should already be commonplace by now.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I mean, she got a nice body. I don't know if there's other photos up there, but there's a black and white photo of her somewhere. Yeah, she looks good.
Oh, she's cute.
She said, "One day I dreamed of it. I worked for it, and today it's a dream come true. I can finally tell you my biggest secret. I am Victoria's Secret's first model with Down syndrome." Not only is her modeling career taken off, but she is also living her businesswoman dreams with her own line called Olivet. Olivet, the brand's name is how she spelled out her favorite words to say "I love it." Olivet.
Olivet.
Olivet, Alavett. She told people Olivet is her shout of joy, and she sells everything from shirts and wallets and mugs and blah, blah, blah.
I love it.
I love it. Let's all say it. I love it. Way to go, Sophia Giroux. Very nice. Now, are you guys single? Anybody here? No one's single anymore? We gotta
Married till I die.
We gotta hook you guys up with. I mean, you know, if we can get her over here. All right. Also, hashtag. I saw this while we were gone, and I had my own personal thoughts about it, Stamos, and I thought I'd like to get your thoughts on this. Hashtag Matthew Stafford. Okay. After the Super Bowl, they were having a big party. He was on stage somewhere in Los Angeles. And a photographer, as she's like taking pictures, backing up, fell off the stage. But that's not what people are reacting to. They're reacting to Matt Stafford's reaction to her falling down. Let's take a look. And I'd like to get your thoughts, Marcus. Look at here. Boom. Now, what's he do?
Acts like he doesn't see it.
He says, oh.
Yeah, and walks away.
And then just like, yeah.
He didn't want any part of that.
Right.
Thank goodness his wife was there to act like she cared and went to help the lady up. But yeah,
Now, what do you think
that's a douche move.
What does that mean? What's the deeper meaning there?
He was embarrassed for her.
Okay.
And he just wanted to distance himself from that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
In case she got hurt, he didn't want to be a part of it, maybe.
Right.
I think you've probably done that before.
Well, I will
I've
tell
done
you,
it.
as a guy, I was married once before to a person who was very worried about me getting in trouble or sued all the time.
Oh, okay.
She was always worried, like, John, you got some notoriety now. You've got some money. You need to be careful. If you see trouble, you walk away. Now, this dude's worth how much money?
I don't know, several millions.
Bazillions, right? Millions. And I'm sure that coaches, wives, trainers, parents have told him his whole life he's been like a very successful athlete with a lot of money. He's probably insured. I'm sure they've told him many times, if something happens, you walk away.
Yeah.
Let other people deal with it because you're the one that they're going to come after. So I think this is not him being a douche. I think it's just him falling back on his training. Everyone has told him many times, walk away, and he's probably drinking a little bit. Now he ended up paying for the girl's bills.
Yeah, I heard that.
And he didn't do anything, by the way. All he did was turn around.
He
He
didn't
was
do
just standing there.
It's true.
So I kind of feel bad that people are calling him a douche on this because I kind of know a little bit what I think he was going through right
We've
there.
all done
And a
something.
tiny little.
We've saw something happen and turned the other way before.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You,
I saw a hair.
You have one.
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
you have
I
one in
saw-
mind.
I saw a girl get her hair caught in the machine and act like I didn't see it. I did just like what he did.
What machine are you talking about?
Well, it was where I used to work, manufacturing. I walked by and a girl, she had her hair caught in a spindle, and I just didn't want any part of it. So I turned the other way, and I noticed
you get help?
some other people were
Yeah.
were
Well, that's the
helping
thing
her,
too.
so,
If you see that someone's already there, what are you doing? You're just going
but
to
I
add to the
I
confusion,
should have
and you're
probably
going to slow the process down.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
That's funny.
It
I
could
didn't
have
know if
been-
you were talking about something else.
No.
How about you guys? Was that a douche move, or is that just a millionaire move?
Not knowing the context, I thought it was a douche move at first.
Yeah.
It,
And there might be some douche in there. It could be both. Both could be true. But I do think there's that whole thing of like, you're worth so much money. Don't you be messing around with that kind of stuff. Just walk away from problems. And I think that's all he did.
well, that's what she's there for, apparently.
And that's where the wife comes in. She's like, yeah, you go figure this
They're
out.
the compassionate ones. It's okay.
All right. Well, I thought that was interesting. Yes.
Oh, I could never walk away from somebody that was in trouble like that. And as far as the money goes, the Bible says, "What good is it to gain the world but lose your soul?"
He's quite, what?
Clap for yourself. That was so noble. You're such a good Samaritan.
Noble man.
Thank you, Elliot. We all aspire to be you one day.
Please
I'm just
don't do
kidding.
that.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's move on. Pretty soon. Well, I told you I was in Kansas City. You just let me know, Alan. Alan's still here. We're good.
Yeah.
You're feeling okay? How you feeling?
A little rough, but I'm going to hang it down for as long as I can.
Is
I'll
he
let
here?
you know when he gets in the room here.
All right, let me know whenever he's here. I was in Kansas City. I did this guy's morning radio show. His name is Johnny Dare, and he's going to zoom in a second.
Oh,
He
the
said
guy that gave you the gifts.
Yes, he's
Yeah,
the one that gave us
the sex toys.
the sex toy, the fleshlight beer
And
babe
the ball
thing.
washer.
And the ball jacuzzi.
Yeah.
That's right. And he's told me before that in his house he's got all kinds of crazy weird toys. Like he collects stuff. He's kind of like you guys with the Terracon or whatever. Like he loves going to like Comic-Con type deals and collecting things from TV shows and horror stuff and sexy stuff. So I'm hoping that when he zooms in, we can get a tour of his house. You know what I mean? What's that?
Yep, he's here. He's
Oh,
waiting.
he's here
he's
now?
in the room right now. So
Okay,
you
well,
just tell
ladies
me
and
you wanna
gentlemen,
go ahead and go on in.
let me just set him up. The host of the Johnny Dare Morning Show for 98.9 The Rock, all over the state of Kansas. He's statewide, baby. He is one of the station's more prominent figures, and he hosts the station's annual concert festival called Rock Fest, which has grown to become the biggest one-day concert event in the country. Please welcome. Who's zooming? I'll tell you who's zooming. Johnny Dare. And here he is right now, joining me from Casa de Johnny Dare in Kansas City, I believe. How you doing, buddy?
What are you doing, Mr. Reep? Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. I appreciate you having me on when I was in Kansas City.
Are you kidding me, man? It's your family, brother. It's so good to see you. Like, it's been so long since any of us have ever, gotten back together. But I've never had such a weird period of isolation. Like doing this weird little Zoom call.
Yeah.
is cool when you don't have to do it. When you had to do it, it wasn't fun at all.
Yeah. I love coming in to your studio. I've been doing it for, I don't know, 10 years or something, off and on.
No, at least
Yeah.
10 years. And you're just one of those guys. We became quick friends, and it was just easy. It's always been easy to have you on because you're always great for the show. You're always funny, but mostly it's good to see you.
Likewise. In case there's people watching this who've never heard you in Kansas City, haven't listened to your podcast, I want to get the story, dude. How did you get started in this? You built an empire in the Midwest, and I'd like to know how it started. I don't know the story.
Well, it's the weirdest thing. I never wanted to be in radio. I was a paramedic of all things. I hated radio because, when I was growing up, all the bands I loved didn't get any airplay. I loved Metallica and Maiden and just AC/DC. There wasn't active rock radio. So I'll try to make it short. I moved out to LA, lived in Hollywood and Yucca.
Oh, wow.
And that was a rough, back in 89, 90. And I came back, I was going to be a fireman. And so I went to fire school, and I also had to get an EMT, which I liked that EMT license. And then I went on to get a paramedic license.
Okay.
And I was working in that field and working downtown KCK, and I loved it. I mean, what's cooler? I mean, you're riding around in an ambulance, your lights and your sirens, you're saving people. It's just, when you're two things. I like helping people, and I'm a show off. So it was perfect. Right. And so my buddy gets a job at a radio station. I'm working 24/48s. And so that's what we did. I'd go down after I got off shift and hang out with him while I was off for 48 hours. And then eventually I ended up transitioning into this crazy radio thing. And I have no idea. I never wanted to do it. This is the only job I've ever had in morning radio. And that's it. I mean, it's the craziest goddamn thing you ever saw. Like, there's just no accounting for taste.
You got hooked in L.A. How did you get from L.A. to Kansas City?
Well, I'm from Kansas City.
Yeah, I know, but
I grew up here, and I moved out there, and then I was a hot tar roofer, and it just, you kind of get to the end of the experience, right? I didn't go out there with any dream. I just knew I didn't want to grow up and end up in the town I grew up in.
Yeah.
At that point, it was just all I ever saw was birth, school, work, death. It was just the same guys, and whatever girl got pregnant, it's the girl they married, and then that was the end of them. Yeah. And I just didn't want to do it. So I ended up coming home, and I love this city, but I just knew I had to go see some different things, man. Because, that's what happens, John, is you just, man, if you don't get outside of your world, your microcosm, you don't learn anything. You don't travel. You don't know everybody's the same. You don't learn about this life, this world, all the great things it has to offer. So I was just walking about.
You've been in Kansas City, like every time I go there, everyone says, if you want to sell any tickets, you got to go on Johnny Dare's show. And, that's your market is gigantic, and you've built this amazing empire out there.
What's crazy? It isn't that we're that good. I'll be honest with you. It's that they're just so goddamn bad at it. It's these disc jockeys. I hate disc jockeys. It's I'm not kidding you a little bit. It's just I know you had to have experienced this. You'll go into a radio station as a great talent. You've got this ability. And then the guy is so terrified you're going to outshine him that he blows your act out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you even not wrap your head around that? I go, if this guy comes on and he murders it for an hour and a half, guess where the ratings go?
Yeah. Oh, that's the smartest move ever. I mean, like even Seinfeld would tell people, like, I don't think I'm the funniest one on my show. I think Kramer's the funniest. I think Costanza's funnier than me. I started it, and I just let I reap the rewards.
That's exactly right. I mean, why do you think how long we did a break, I think, a couple weeks ago that went a solid hour.
Yeah, right.
Because you're great, and that makes the show great. That means to get the right ingredients and make it great.
I totally agree, man. Tell me a little bit about some of the charity stuff you do. I know you've been doing a rock fest thing in Kansas City area, and you give a lot of the proceeds to charity. Is that right?
Well, we do a lot of different ones. We've done Bikers for Babies was the biggest one in America for March of Dimes for 20 years. It run some years around 8,000 motorcycles and about just under $1 million a year for one day. Wow. We do every year a thing called Hope for the Holidays, where we take emails or letters because it's kind of a weird thing for radio to do. So I'll have to explain this. It started when we answered a letter from Santa. One of the guys in the show, his mom worked at the post office. And so she took this letter from Santa. There was a bunch of them. And we realized they were adults simply writing their hearts down, their thoughts down. One lady's daughter was moving away to college. She was divorced. And she'd written a letter to Santa about how much she was going to miss her daughter. She was an empty nester. And she wishes she'd continued on with the piano. She used to love playing the piano. So without her knowing, we bought a piano. And I dressed two of these jackholes up in the morning show in little elf suits and rang her doorbell. And instead of this ha-ha moment, it was the most honest tears of joy. Wow. And that's what started it 27 years ago. So we started to go, man, what happens to these people when they have bald tires and they don't have the money and then their tires go bad and they can't get to work? When they can't go to work, they can't pay their mortgage. You can't pay their mortgage, you become homeless. And these are the dominoes we all grew up with, that one falls and you're just ass out.
Yeah.
So that's how it started. There's nothing we'll do, from buying a little girl who's got alopecia,
Yeah.
a new wig, to flying home a vet to see his mom.
Wow.
We cover all those vets, so that's Hope for the Holidays. And
Hope for the holidays. Okay. Wow. Dude, I'm loving your background. This is your place. You got all kinds of good stuff hanging out there. I can tell you love, you probably love science fiction or like horror movies.
oh no, that's my thing here. Look at that guy.
Oh, here we go. What is that?
That is lovingly known as Bob Zombie. He is a 6 foot tall zombie who just hangs out in the living room.
Where'd you get that?
Haunt show, St. Louis.
Oh, wow.
In fact, next month is a haunt show in St. Louis. It's called the Trans World Haunt Show. Oh no, I'm a child. Here's Alice.
Oh, yeah. We got Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Do I
You got
see
who doesn't have it?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a dragon.
Yeah.
He's currently out of smoke, but he actually blows fog out of his mouth.
Dude, your place is amazing. It's like a dang museum in there. Is that like Evel Knievel behind you?
It is. That's an Evel Knievel autographed jumpsuit.
Whoa, where did you get that?
I acquired that years ago, and then I'm an Evel Knievel weirdo. So there's an autographed picture. Here's an autographed bobblehead.
Holy
And then
crap.
this jacket was given to me by Henry Winkler, and it's an original Fonzie jacket.
Oh my gosh. That is going to be worth some money, dude.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. Like I think Henry Winkler is the kindest, most
Yeah.
incredibly good human being. He and of course the late Bob Saget were two just the people I love most in this world.
Yeah.
And Henry is it's been a great dude. But yeah, no, I love collecting stuff, man. It just gets weird as can be. Well, because you've seen this like before. You've seen her like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You were showing me pictures of her on your phone when I was in your studio, but wow. How tall is she?
Yeah. So she's
Yeah.
that tall. So let me see. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then I was looking right away, but then this is awful.
Oh, no.
Yeah, these are really like.
That is hilarious.
So she's if you can get a good picture of her there.
Wow.
But that was a gift from one of the real doll type people. I go, look, I don't want her to actually have sex with, and not that I wouldn't, but and that's not why. I wanted to hide her at the house in different places so people would just feel super uncomfortable.
Well, it's amazing how real it does look, though. Does it do anything, or does it just lay there? I mean, can it talk, or does it make noises?
The one we gave away did. We gave away one that was worth about $2,900. It was from Only Dolls. And it had mechanical hips that rolled, I guess, and it had a speaker in its head, and it had sensors in its erogenous zone. So when you would put a finger in, it would make noise and be like, "Oh, daddy," and just stuff like that. It's pretty brutal.
That would,
but it was expensive.
Yeah, I was going to say $2,900. That's an expensive one.
Oh yeah, so you got your John Wayne Gacy pogo clown.
Oh my gosh.
This guy's super creepy.
Do you go to the scare stuff, the Halloween stuff, the like gore fest a lot, right?
Yeah, I do that, but I just like weird stuff. This is a Victorian era vibrator. This is real. This is a hand crank vibrator.
What? It looks like an egg beater.
John, yeah, I think we're back up.
What happened? Whoa. What happened? Where's Alan? Moose, what happened?
Guys, it's bad. It's
no.
bad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers for Alan, guys.
Craptascular has happened?
Yeah.
A movement.
Oh, no. Number two. Okay, well,
Tuesday, number Tuesday.
It is, yes. It's 2 for Tuesday. Can we go to a break real quick?
Sure thing.
All right, we'll be right back. Hang on. We'll be right back. We're going to fix this. Hey, Jon Reep here. You remember me, the guy from Hickory? I'm from Hickory!
And the last comic standing is Jon Reep.
I like it here. I'm also a master thespian.
How's it, my salt? Oh. Salt and pepper's there. Hey, that thing got a Hemi?
Anyway, I'm coming to your town, and I want you to come see me. Get your tickets. They're in here somewhere. You'll figure it out. Hope to see you there.
Hey! That thing got a hybrid? Yeah. Cute! Come on! We're out of gas! Again?
Yeah, it's a hybrid. Sometimes you just gotta move on. All right, we're back on track, baby. Thank you. Woo. Thanks for sticking in there. Alan's back. He's good. You good, buddy? All
For
right.
now.
Good.
Yeah, I think we're
that
good.
stuff's
Thanks.
kicking in.
Thanks, Moose.
Look, it needs to do its job, so you have a safe procedure tomorrow.
Run right through you.
Yeah.
Let it run right through you.
That's right.
Clean
Don't
it out.
forget, what's this here? We got residual checks to give away. Someone's going to win money. 2 people are going to win money. And in fact, also, not in fact, but also, small town news story. It's going to hit home. It's going to be about my hometown, the place where I live. We're talking about arches coming down. So stick around for that. But, you know, I do another podcast from time to time.
Jonathan
Jonathan
Hefriano?
What's
how you say it?
Heath?
Hafron.
Sounds close.
Not sure.
John
Jonathan.
Heffron. Just kidding, buddy. Me and John Heffron do a show called the Heffron and Reep Show, and we have comedians on there as well. Greg Warren, very funny comedian, came on to the show, and we talked about a little thing called Who's Who. Remember that? It's kind of like Who's Zooming Who, but no, it's just Who's Who. You'll see what I'm talking about. Check out this clip, Heffron and Reep. Be right back.
Who's Who, man? That book changed my life, man. Getting in that thing,
Right?
Wow.
really.
Yeah.
I use mine for like a COVID vax card. Like instead of having a COVID vax card, I just grab the big book.
Oh, yeah,
you
man.
look like it's like, and I just go. Perhaps you haven't read page 79, right under Jennifer Heller, John Heffron.
You can get in anywhere with that thing, man. That's
But Greg, did you know what I was talking about by Who's Who, or is that
absolutely? It was a scam. And they did it for like business too. I think in like Who's Who and lawyers and Who's Who and high school students.
Wow.
It's like if you hadn't really achieved anything else, you could get in that book.
That's fun. I don't know if that skipped the South. Alan, nod your head if you know what. I didn't make it down here, I don't think, because I've not heard of it. It did? Oh, so it skipped me then. I'm the idiot here. Okay. Well, maybe I knew I was never going to be in it, so maybe my parents just never even brought it up.
It's one of those things. And then there's other things. I was in some local St. Louis magazine did an article on me a while back, and I got like 8 emails saying, hey, we can put that article on a plaque and we can send it to you. It's all these companies that are like, yeah, this is the biggest thing that's ever happened in your life, obviously. So you're going to want to spend $500 to be a part of that.
wait, here's our scam then here's our hustle. We create some of these websites. There's all these new comics that need credits, right? Audiences don't care about the credits. They don't care if you go, this guy was on the Tonight. We just make up stuff. This comic was voted, is in the book of best opening acts since 2085. It's literally, they're in the book, the best opening acts of the century.
I thought all those comics that didn't have credits, I thought they just all got on that Byron Allen show, Comics Unleashed, and then everybody had a credit.
Yeah.
I thought that's the way it worked.
True.
Or they just flat out lie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love those guys, man. Love me some Heffron and Greg Warren. For more info on that, check out heffronandreep.com. We go live every Monday night around 7:30 or 8, and then we check your comments as well. Check it out for more info on that. I think it's time, though, to give money to you. That's right. I've got, I don't know, Stamos, how many checks are sitting there?
6.
6 checks from the Screen Actors Guild AFTRA department, residual department. Because, well, I've done some acting in my day. I've been in some movies, sitcoms, TV commercials, voiceovers, adult films I'm not proud of. I've done all kinds of random things. And when they air them, they have to pay me. They're called residual checks. I thought I'd make a game out of it. You know, some of you already know this, but for the new people who might not know, what's going to happen is I'm going to let Marcus here slide me a check from one of these 6. I'm not going to see how much. I don't know what it is. He's going to slide it across the table. I don't know which one he's going to pick. He'll slide it across the table. I'll open it up. I'll tell you what it's for, how it's airing. You call in. There might be a phone number. Call the phone number. We're going to pick 3 people at random, and we're going to. You guys call in with a guess. Closest person to the actual amount wins the check. I'll sign it over to you, and I'll have Elliot, the intern, put it in an envelope and mail it to you. It's a game. I hate this part. I always get like sinuses right here at this part because I get nervous. Because we're so good at harmonizing, I don't want to screw it up.
Please don't.
Okay, well, hang on. It's a game that we like to call...
How much is that Screen Actors Guild Residual Check?
Yeah.
That's good.
Get dizzy.
Dizzy, hot, lightheaded, but pumped to give money away to somebody. Won't you?
Let's do it. I'm going to turn my...
Slide one this way. Okay. Now I'm going to open up down here so you can't see it. You have no idea what this is for. And what I'm going to do is what we call in-house guesses. I'm going to let these guys guess. And then you judge, you know, look at my poker face and you figure out how you should be guessing. And then that way when you call in, you'll have a better chance at winning this check. You read my poker face. Bye-bye, poker. All right, here we go. Got it right here. Okay. Well, we've done this one before. This is a TV show on HBO called Eastbound and Down. This is for Chapter 25. This is for pay television. And the check, yep, before and after taxes are the same because they use my corp. So what I'm going to do is start with you. Marcus.
Eastbound and Down.
How much is this Screen Actors Guild?
We're going to go $9.43. Okay. That's in the ballpark range phase.
You're getting good. See, here's a tough position for you. Here's the first one out the gate.
Yeah, 943.
And everyone else bounces their guess around you. You set the tent pole.
Yeah, the tune.
Tent pole. You're like you set the tone.
The tune. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And you said $9 and something.
43.
Not bad. Not right on it. You could do better. Let's go with Sergeant Mark Havaball. Oh yeah, you were
okay on the spot. I'm going to go a little bit lower. I'm going to go 916.
916. Closer. Not the best.
Closer.
Getting closer. Getting there. Elliot.
$7.77.
$7.77 is the closest one so far. All right. Now, you have that in mind when you call in. That was the best one. You know what I'm saying? All right. The Ellen Jackson, whenever you're ready, let's let someone into the showroom and let's get to know them and talk to them a little bit and let's see if they can win this residual check. Oh, hi there. Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
It's Eddie Weber, brother. How you doing today?
Eddie Weber, how you been, buddy?
Man, trying to live the dream, man. Thank you for the shout out earlier, and I want to tell Stamos, Alan, Elliot, Mark, everybody, man, thank y'all so much.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Eddie.
it.
Wow, that's nice. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with the podcast, there's probably some new people who are watching because everywhere I go, I talk about it. Remind them a little bit of yourself there, Eddie. Where you calling from? What you do?
I'm just north of Pensacola, Florida. My name's Eddie Weber. I own Red Rum Racing, Red Rum Motorsports, and unfortunately, I'm a tow and repo man. So,
oh no!
Make sure you pay your bill.
You
Yeah,
better
make sure you pay your bill.
Listen, I want you to be careful out there, okay? Because we have this new sponsor, and I don't want you getting in trouble because he will come after you. He's a vicious man. I've met him.
I wrote on that comment earlier. I was like, "That's wild." Now, hell, I even got to look into it. I mean, I've had repo. I'm a repo man. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, this dude has made a fortune just on these sort of laws alone. Yeah. So be careful. I don't want you getting in trouble since you're,
no, sir.
You're a regular. You're a good bumpkin, and I need you. You know what I mean? Okay. What'd you think?
I appreciate you having me on.
Did you watch the Daytona 500?
I did not, man. These next-gen NASCAR cars are garbage. I'd rather just go sling dirt on somebody on a Saturday night rather than watch NASCAR.
That's right.
Dude, I've been hearing this a lot lately. A lot of people not happy with it. I tuned in just at the very beginning because I wanted to see the spectacular, the whole pomp and circumstance.
Of course.
And then I changed it, and I came back at the last lap. It's the perfect way to watch.
Yeah, I heard that from a lot of my buddies. We already started checking the other day. Man, I fell asleep in like 6 or 7 different parts of it. It was just, wasn't nothing to watch.
That's right. Sling dirt, Eddie. Slinging dirt.
Well, listen.
Anyway, my guess, if you'd be down to take it, if the last one was 770, let me go 815.
All right. Lock him in at 815, the Alan Jackson, and put him on hold.
Thank you, buddy.
I don't know if I'm allowed to give hints for the other people who are on hold because that might be skewing the game.
I would not.
Just continue with your expressions.
I shouldn't be giving hints.
No, because that's going to mean
the hints
last
are
person's
done.
always
The
gonna
hints
get
were
the best
during these guys. Yeah,
That's right.
Okay, well, he's locked in. Let's get the next guy in here. And let's figure out if this person, male or female, however they identify. Hi there, Jon Reep. Who's this?
Sean Hamner from Topeka, Kansas.
Sean, once again?
Hamner from Topeka, Kansas.
Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah, man, we saw you. You took the shirt from my buddy Connor.
Oh, that's right. How you been, buddy?
Pretty good, man. Sent you a message. Wasn't sure if you got it, but talk about that later.
Well, I get a lot of messages, and sometimes it's me, and sometimes it's one of these interns over here, if I'm being honest with you.
Oh,
So I don't always get them, but right now we're good. And what do you do for a living in Topeka, Kansas? How do you make your money?
Well, I'm a part-time police officer, and then I work in the AutoCAD engineering department here in Topeka.
Oh, wow. Very good. Hey, back in the blue, buddy. Appreciate your service, man. My daddy was a deputy sheriff of Catawba County for a little while. You know what I mean?
I remember you.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, cool. Thanks for calling in. Do you ever watch Eastbound and Down?
Watch maybe 2, and that's it, honestly.
Watch the last season for sure, and get back at me. I'm in 4 of those episodes out of the 8, and this is also a good time for me to remind y'all, this is how we keep the game going, right? Every time someone watches something with me in it, whether you stream it, whether you watch it on your phone, however you do it, they got to pay me. It's like part of the deal. So this game could go on forever if you at home watch anything I've been in. I'm talking Into the Storm, Rodney, Eastbound and Down on HBO. That's what we got today. Harold and Kumar Escape Guantanamo Bay. One Mississippi on Amazon Prime. Good Luck, Charlie. All of it. Anything I've been in. Watch it. And then we'll keep playing this forever. And I'll just keep giving them to you. It's right. It's a big circle of love, isn't it, Elliot?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your guess, brother?
I'm going to go 817.
What was the last one? 815.
Last one was 815.
Okay, everyone's hovering around that number. All right, put them on hold. Okay. We got one more caller. And let's see if this – no one's got it exactly right yet. Last week – was it last week or time before?
Last week. Nailed, yeah.
Someone got it exactly right.
right.
And did you get this person what they wanted?
Yes, sir, I did.
Well, okay, very good. Thank you for that. Did you put it on the card?
What do you mean?
The postage?
Oh, of course, yes. Yes.
Okay, very good.
Yes,
I don't
sir,
know
I
if you
did.
used it yet. That's all.
Yes, just
All right.
specifically for that.
Let me know, Alan Jackson. Let's get the next person in here, and we'll figure out if anyone can do better. Jon Reep here. Who's this?
Your friend Roseanne Henshaw.
Roseanne Henshaw. Roseanne Henshaw. Good to have you back, Roseanne. How you been? Boo boo.
Oh, I've been busy.
Yeah, what you been up to? It's been a minute.
Just basically working.
Just like everybody else, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
9 to 5 grind, baby.
Yeah.
Living the dream. I hear you. Making them dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the cool and eclectic place has now moved to MacArthur Mall, so they're still going to be working, but I'm just doing a temporary job right now.
Gotcha. Temporary job outside MacArthur Mall?
Yeah. I'm working for as a contractor with the DOE.
DOE, you know what that is.
Hang on, don't tell me.
Department
Dead on
of
arrival.
No, that'd be DOA. She said
That's
DOE.
Don't tell me, Roseanne, because I know you love to just spoil it. Don't tell me anything.
Yeah.
I want to guess. You said
Okay.
DOE?
Yeah.
DO Department of Energy.
I want to say Department of Executions. She laughed.
No.
Is it Department of something?
Yeah.
Department of
Energy.
I said energy.
Oh, you
She
said
said
energy?
no. Department of Elastics. Department of
No.
Exercise.
You got the E right.
Department of Excrement.
Yeah, excrement.
It is number 2 day. All right. So we
Okay.
give up. Now you can tell us.
Department of Education.
That's what we said.
No, we never did say
I never
education.
said
No,
education.
never said that. No.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, and I went. I've been going to different schools, and we're doing assessments for the National Assessment of Educational Progress, or they call it NAEP. It's the nation's report card.
Wow. So, that is very entertaining. You should go. You should work for the Department of Entertainment. That's another deal.
Why didn't you guess that?
I should have guessed that. That's what I do. That's what this show is. The DOE, Department of Entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
Nerd.
Yeah. So Roseanne, I love it when you call in because I'm always excited that maybe, just maybe, you'll have a new sound effect.
No sound effect, but can I give you a really quick a funny?
We'll see about that.
Jokey joke, huh?
You can attempt it. Whether it works or not, we'll see. These guys
it
don't
will
get
work.
jokes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. You know how lines are getting really bad. I was in a DMV, and this woman runs up to the deputy and says, "I need an ambulance right now. I'm having a baby." And the deputy says, "Well, why did you come to DMV if you knew you were going to have a baby?" She said, "I wasn't pregnant when I started in line."
She's been there a while.
Because the DMV sucks. It takes them forever to do
Slow.
anything, except in Hickory. Best DMV. I just want to put that out there because one day I'll be the mayor, and I'll go in there, and they'll, And next time I go get my license renewed, like just for fun, if they let me, I'm going to identify as something else.
What?
Yeah, just see whatever options they have besides male or female. I don't know if they follow up with it. They don't search me, do they? They just go like, "All right, we trust you." Like that'd be fun to do. Anyway, Roseanne Henshaw, love you. Thanks for calling in. How much is this Greenhouse Girls?
I'm going to go a little higher than the rest. I'm going to say $8.22.
Okay. $8.22 is locked in. I'm going to hand this off to Sergeant Mark Havelball. He's going to run it into the producer, the Alan Jackson, and his lovely assistant producer, Moose. And they're going to get together. They're going to bang heads. They're going to put their minds together, and they're going to figure out. They're going to crunch the numbers. They're going to put some algorithms to the test, and they're going to figure out who actually was the closest person to the amount. And they're going to get that person back in here, and see if they can get exactly right. No one got it exactly right, but someone did win the check. And don't forget, after this, crazy small-town news story that happened right here in good old Hickory involves 2 arches falling down. Okay. I got the check back. That means we have a winner. The Alan Jackson. Whenever you're ready, just present them to me in the Zoom room.
Present
them to me, and I will talk to them. And we'll figure it out if they can get any closer. See who it is. Who won. I'm excited. Hey, Jon Reep, who's this?
It's Eddie Weber.
Eddie, yes.
Eddie Weber, congratulations, buddy. You were the closest one with a guess of $8 and...
$8.15.
15
No,
cents.
yeah, 8.15.
And then after you, everybody went the wrong way, dude.
Yeah, I
Because
threw him off the trail. See how I did that? Yeah.
even your guess was too high.
He said, "You see how I did that?"
I've been studying the game. Yeah, I threw him off the trail.
That's good. Threw him off the scent. I like your style, Eddie. All right. Well, let's see if we can get you exactly right.
Well, what was it? Yeah.
Yeah. So this check, I'm trying to think of how I like to do this. All right. So you said 8.17. Let's do some quick math. Minus $2. What you got? Quick.
8.15.
Yeah.
8.15. That'd be 13 or 15.7 or 15.15.
Minus $2 from 8.
I went to
15
Central High School. My bad. 15.15. Shit.
is
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
minus. If you take $2 away from $8.15, what do you have left?
Yeah, where the? I don't know where
you would
I
have
went.
$6.
6.15. Yeah.
Okay, this check is for $6.87, buddy. Looky here. I'm gonna put my finger up next to the amount so you will see I ain't lying to you. Right there, $6.87 is gonna be yours.
I'm sorry. I can't do math for nothing, buddy. But hey, didn't Stamos bet 770?
Yeah, but he don't win
Yeah, I don't
because he's
count.
part of the show.
Well,
You want to split it
that
with me?
being the case, no, I was gonna say, why don't y'all just keep the check in house, and that might buy the next little whatever y'all need for $6 at the shop.
Wait a second, Eddie. Are you forfeiting your winnings?
I am. Back to the show.
Giving it back to the house. He's giving it back.
All right.
To
Well,
Very generous.
we were gonna ask you this question. What are you gonna do with all the cash? But now we know what you're gonna do
Man,
with it.
look, I
giving
would
it.
go to the thrift store and I'd buy me a super sweet Leonard Skinner 8-track, and I would go with my
All right.
Super sweet.
All right.
Continental.
Well, Eddie, thank you. Let me tell you what I'm gonna do because it's 2 for Tuesday. Well, I've already given the amount away.
Give Eddie the other check. See if he wins.
Wait, Alan, who was the closest person to win this check?
The next closest was
Yeah.
Sean from Kansas
All right.
City.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to send this check to Sean from Kansas City. He just won because he was the second closest. So here, remember that, Elliot?
Yes, sir.
Send that to Sean from Kansas City. And Sean from Kansas City, you need to go to countryish.com, click on contact,
Right.
send us an email with your address, and we'll get this check in the mail to you. But, Eddie, are you still on the phone?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get another
Eddie
check.
and Sean are both on right now.
Okay, Sean, you've already got yourself a victory. But what I'm going to do now, because it's 2 for Tuesday, I'm going to open another check right now.
Whatever
and
it
let
is.
Eddie play one more time. Maybe he'll get more or less money. It's kind of like let's make a deal.
Yeah.
All
Let
right.
win.
Okay, Eddie, I'm opening up another check right here.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Sean. All right, Eddie.
Thank you, man. I'll frame it.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is fantastic. Fantastic. Eddie,
Yes, sir.
I absolutely love this game, and I'm happy that you played. I'm happy you called in, and I can't wait for you to win this check. I do believe he's going to win, but let's just see if he can get it
To be
right.
honest, I can't ever wait for a day I can actually come see you stand up on the stage, man. I just got to get there one day.
Well, what's the closest big city to you?
Pensacola.
Pensacola. Not many comedy clubs in Pensacola. What about Jacksonville? How far is that?
About 4 hours.
Yes.
I'm closer to like the Destin, Fort Walton side.
Yeah, tough area for comedy. Anytime there's a beachy type atmosphere, a resort, comedy doesn't do that great because people want to be outdoors, getting drunk and racing their cars on dirt tracks. All right, Eddie.
Yeah, I mean,
listen up. This check I've got in my hands is for a TV show I did called Rodney, for the Rodney Carrington
one of my
sitcom.
favorites.
Okay. This is for 6 different episodes of Rodney. It's just for internet rental only. Video on demand. 6 different episodes. And I'm going to give you the amount after taxes. Okay? Eddie, I want you to make a guess. How much is the Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I can hear those wheels squeaking.
That's his head. He's thinking.
Yeah.
The wheels are turning in his head.
I wasn't doing nothing. I was waiting on the money number he was going to say after taxes.
I want you to make a guess. After taxes, how much is this one check for 6 different episodes of the Rodney Carrington sitcom, which aired on the ABC, that's the American Broadcasting Company network?
Hopefully it's thousands, man. But, yeah.
This is where you make a guess, Eddie. You give me a number.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm waiting on you to. You never said the after tax.
No. You're going to have to guess how much it is after taxes.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Man, yeah, I'm sorry. I brain farted. Let's go, man, $41.90.
$41.90. I'm going to open it up to you guys. Elliot, how much?
$5.12.
Ball?
I'm going to go a little bit higher, but not as exuberant as he is with the 41. I'm going to go with $12.82.
Marcus?
$1.74.
Marcus is the closest one with $1.74.
I was going low.
The actual amount of this check is 17 cents.
Congratulations, Eddie.
Wow.
Look.
See, you should have took
at
the first
the
check.
postage. Dude, I'm putting my finger right next to an amount. You gave your check away, a guaranteed 6-something, I think, and you now only get 17 cents.
It's going to cost us more to mail it to you.
So before taxes was 1,000 something.
Now let's ask Eddie one more time. And what was the other guy's name? Eddie and
Sean.
Sean. What are you going to do? All right, boys. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for playing.
Oh, man.
Hey,
Don't
love
forget,
y'all. Thank y'all
go
for a
to
good time.
countryish.com. Click on contact section. Send us an email with your info so we can send you something just for playing, dude. Even if it's not the check, I want to send you a koozie. You know, you need to be rewarded for being a good listener. You know what I'm saying?
John, you know damn well.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you, brother.
All right, y'all be
Thank
good.
you, Eddie.
We got one more segment to do,
Good.
so hang up on these bumpkins. Get them out of here. Good Lord.
I got an idea.
They're just
for
a
the-
loitering
I got an
at
idea
this
for the
point.
check.
Yeah, go ahead.
They get to pick. Like if they don't want the first one, they get a chance. Like what is that game that comes on?
Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
Yeah, that's kind of what I did it wrong, but I was kind of
Yeah,
thinking that.
that's something we can do later. It's fun.
Yeah, it was 2 for Tuesday. We had to give 2 checks away, and 17 cents. That's a fun one.
Yeah, that's probably the lowest one we've had.
In a
Especially
minute.
considering the number of episodes, because I was just
That's why
really
I
threw me
built
off.
it that way. Mm-hmm. All right, we got one more segment to do. This one's near and dear to our hearts because it happened right here. And now here's what happened, see. There's a lot of things going on in the news. There's a lot of negative politics and pandemics and We try not to go there. We try. We like to do the fun things. Justin Clyde Williams could tell you all about
We're
it.
just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All righty. Well, yeah, if you're in my town, Hickory, you already know all about this. 2 wooden arches weighing 40 tons and costing $753,000 came crashing down in Hickory. OMG. Marcus, we're sad a little. Are you sad? I'm embarrassed. But I'm not surprised.
Well, we all was wondering when it was going to happen.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it didn't take as long as we thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
a few months.
Been a crazy saga with this whole
We've
deal.
all been waiting.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
What did you feel about them to begin with?
I thought they were cool. I liked them.
Out the
a lot
gate,
of
you liked them?
Yeah, I liked them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were cool. I think they added a little bit to the
Yeah.
coming to the city. A lot of people don't like them.
Well,
waste of money, but I thought they were cool.
Yeah. In the beginning, I was like, they're brown. They look like crap. Yeah. And then I got closer. I'm like, oh, that's wood. That looks pretty cool. And then it grew on me. And then I kind of liked them. But it's been a real sad saga here in Hickory. The arches were part of the city's $40 million City Walk project, which voters approved, by the way, in 2019 with bond money and grant money. It was supposed to be the structure that welcomes you to Hickory. You know what I'm saying? Like Hickory's version of the St. Louis Arch, right? The gateway to the west. This was going to be the hatchway to Hickory. That's what that was. But the St. Louis Arch is made out of stainless steel. The St. Louis Arch. Ours was made out of wood from Douglas fir trees.
What?
Did you know that? That's real.
What?
Douglas fir trees. And what's weird is Douglas fir is 3 times weaker than a hickory tree. And we're in Hickory!
But a hickory tree don't bend. See, fir tree
I don't know. I
bends.
bet you could make one bend. Maybe that's the problem. They're too strong for an arch. That could be it.
It would snap.
It could snap. I suppose. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying. We got hickory in our town's name. We didn't use a hickory tree, but we used Douglas firs. And by the way, what's so special about arches? Why do we care so much about arches?
McDonald's, French fries.
And there are 2 arches here. They just don't. They don't make the M. Yeah. But people love arches. It's everywhere. It's just a curved line. I don't get it. We're supposed to be flattening the curve, right? And know what they said. You got to flatten the curve. I guess that's what happened. We flattened the damn curve. Yeah. That's what happens. The only arches I like are the ones in my feet, a woman's back, and Archie Bunker. That's my favorite arches. Well, they came crashing down last Thursday night after a weather system came through with winds around 35 miles an hour, which wasn't even that bad.
That's not bad at all. It's
not storm
nothing.
winds. It's not storm winds. It's not gale force winds. I don't even know what gale force is, by the way. You guys know what a gale force wind is?
It's a lot
It's like
more
a
than that.
hurricane force almost, isn't it?
I don't know. Why do they call them gale force?
What'd she do?
No idea.
What's
What
wrong
did
with
Gail
Gail
ever do?
What- yeah, Gail King from the
better
from the
than a
morning
Karen.
show. Gale Force sounds like a team of women who are ex-special forces on the lam for the military police. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, if you can find them, maybe you can hire the Gale Force. Oh, look who's here. But it wasn't that. It was just a gentle February breeze that took them down, just a little fee breeze. And they said the arches were supposed to be able to withstand winds at 100 miles an hour. So the winds shouldn't have been a problem, but it was. The first arch was lifted in March, and that arch, I like to call the March Arch, was not a problem. But crews had to stop working after they tried lifting the second arch because they heard some popping noises. So it had to be reinforced and re-inspected before it was raised in July. It was splintering, and they were told to fix it with clamps, tapping screws, and Gorilla Glue. That is not a joke. That is 100% fact.
I hope that's a joke. I heard that too, but there's no way that. Oh, whoa, you're breaking out documents on me.
I have a document here. I wish it was a joke. There is a letter right here from the design company telling them to use Gorilla Glue. It's not a joke. It's not just shampoo for dumb people anymore. They told them, Article 4 right here, apply Gorilla Glue, waterproof adhesive to both faces of the crack, re-clamp crack. It's right there. Gorilla Glue. Listen, I'm sure it works fine. It's just funny they used a name brand. You know what I mean? Gorilla Glue. So that just doesn't look good, you know?
Yeah.
The current mayor, okay, you guys know I'm running for mayor. The current mayor, a.k.a. I like to call the future former mayor, that's what I'm going to start calling him, said there's going to be an investigation to determine the cause. And fortunately, nobody was hurt, and the arches are still under warranty.
So we're going to get new ones.
We're good. We're going to get our money back at least.
Yeah.
In fact, we didn't even spend the money yet. So we haven't lost anything other than that. And we're going to get some new ones.
It was grant money.
It was grant money,
yeah.
Bond money, which wasn't even given to them yet. So we're going to be fine. Maybe they'll have to replace it with a better one, a new and improved one made out of popsicle sticks and Elmer's glue. Who knows? The mayor said he's extremely disappointed. This was an iconic structure that highlighted our city walk. All the engineers, all the professionals, all the architects, everyone agreed that this structure was safe and sound. And in fact, last spring, he even said, these are his words, the arches would last forever.
Yeah.
Those are the mayor's words. The arches will last forever. So yes, I'm totally going to use this against him when I run for mayor. I'm using your words against you, Hank. It's going to be my platform. Literally, I'm going to take that wood and build a podium and a stage, and I'm going to stand on it and tell you I'm coming for your job. Jon Reep from Mayor of Hickory.
Yeah.
I will use this against him. Now, everyone's pointing fingers at this point and playing the blame game. There are like 4 or 5 companies involved in this. You got your design company, the manufacturing company, the construction companies, and the DOT all saying it's not their fault. The design company they used was based in Oregon, and it's a company called Western Wood. And I get that sometimes, Western Wood. Usually in the mornings when I wake up, Stamos, it points that way, due west. Depends on where I'm laying. The contractor and construction firm are currently assessing the damage, and an investigation is underway. And by the way, the part that was fixed with the Gorilla Glue, I know we were making fun of it, it's still intact. That part didn't break.
So the Gorilla Glue worked.
Of course.
The Gorilla Glue worked. They should have put it all over the damn thing.
Just coated it with it.
Yeah, just coated it with
Just brushed it on.
The Alan Jackson, do we have a video of this thing falling down? Yeah, look at this. I don't know if you've zoomed in.
Go for all the hand-breaded chicken you can handle for only $19.99.
Hey, it's bow time, everybody. When the bridges fall.
We got one of those too.
There it is off in the distance, lit up nice. And what?
Yeah, they had some pretty
10-mile-an-hour wind comes in. There she goes. That's the end
just
of
like that.
Real fast.
Yeah. I've jogged under that thing quite a bit. Yeah, quite a few times, and I'm glad it wasn't 5 o'clock-ish.
This was at midnight on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
I was at Jody's, and it was windy. I mean, I heard the wind.
Yeah, it was
her
windy,
house was
but
creaking a little bit.
no more than
that should not have done it.
No, I mean, a couple of kids could have been hanging on it and tore it down.
Right.
If the wind got it.
The current mayor, he said there are no plans to rebuild. But as the future mayor of Hickory, I just want to tell you guys right now, just want to say this, stay strong, Hickory. Stay strong.
What would you do? Would you rebuild?
Well, I'm here, and I hear you, okay? The rest of the world hears you. And the people who cause these arches to fall down are going to hear all of us soon. What's that from?
No
Famous speech, 9/11.
No.
This is our 9/11, dude. This falling down, this is a big deal. And I'm here to rebuild. I'm going to tell the citizens of Hickory, we're going to make something cool out of this, all right? It's still there, and it's a huge mess. If you want to go get some firewood, come on down to Hickory. We'll leave the bridge down for you. Come get your firewood. Free to do. I think we should have a big bonfire using the bond money and maybe do a Viking funeral on the lake. You know what a Viking funeral is? You guys know what that is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
We take all that wood, we put it on like a raft or something, and just send it out into Lake Hickory. Take an arrow on fire.
And set it on fire.
And just let it burn. You know what I mean? And then we'll do something different. I think we should use something cool. I like the idea of a gateway. I don't know if we need an arch. I'm done with the arches.
You're going to you'll help decide that pretty soon.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good
luck.
When you guys elect me, I'll talk to some people. We'll figure this out.
We'll figure it
I
out.
think it'd be cool to have two big hickory trees on either side of it. Not real trees, a piece of art that looks like hickory trees. And they come together like this, and they kind of make an arch. That's hickory, dude. Hickory trees. Get on that. Let's do that. Well, here's what I got to say. Hickory, North Carolina. But the news is gigantic.
Finally made the small town news. Hickory.
We did it.
Finally.
We finally
First.
made it. First time.
Good story.
I hope you had a good time up in here today. I certainly did. It's 9:27. We did okay. I trying to get it under an hour, Alan. It's never going to happen. I'm happy you're okay.
Yeah.
That was tough.
I'm here. Probably good. We're cutting out the show right now, so it's things are looking rough.
Get him out of here.
Let's wrap it up. Let me go to the interns in case we have anything I got wrong or any corrections or any shout outs I forgot to do, any last minute thing I need to do.
Well, we'd like to give a shout out to our new friends Jamie and Rick, who are watching, who are fans of yours that we met this weekend at our concert, and Zach Hamilton, our other intern. His brother turns one.
One. Oh wow. Okay. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to him.
What about you, Mr. Sergeant? Have a ball.
Okay, so it was pointed out in the room, so I went ahead and did some fact checking. But Sonia Collings pointed out that here in Burlington, there was a miracle baby born at 2:22 in room number 2 today, and shout out in Burlington, North Carolina. So North Carolina claimed a 222.
Look at that.
222 birth.
And this will never happen again.
Absolutely
right?
not.
Oh no, we talked about it. What would happen? It would be a 222, 2,222. We'll be dead, but that could still happen.
We'll get some threes
if
we're
the
lucky.
planet's still here.
And a shout out to the mom because she's a Hodgkin's lymphoma survivor. So that a miracle and a blessing.
Shout out, Mom. All right, everybody. I had a good time. Marcus, anything you want to add last minute?
I have nothing to add worthy.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate your presence.
Very welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for being here. And look, next week, come back. We're going to do this again. More checks. And I open 2. It's going to be better than 17 cents, most likely. So come back. My tour dates, you can go to countryish.com, click on tour dates. You can get merchandise, click on merchandise. Don't forget to go to countryish.com and just be a supporter. Be a Patreon supporter. $5 and up gets you exclusive access. And we're going to get cray-cray, right? You okay? Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
People, we got fluids coming out of our body. All right. For Moose, for the Alan Jackson, for Elliot the intern, for Sergeant Mark Haverball, for Marcus Hunt, my name is Jon Reep, and I wish you a good bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life, never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number 1, it's right in the middle. My town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, you.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us in many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite, and all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I forgot about this part. The hickory wind keeps blowing in from across the sea. Actually, I said that'd be the Appalachian Mountains, but it was only 35 miles an hour. I don't know what happened.